Have you ever pondered on what lies beneath your feet? The soil, a world teeming with life, holds a treasure far more valuable than any gem or mineral. Now you might be thinking, what could be more precious than diamonds or gold? Well, the answer is simple yet profound. It's life. More specifically, it's the life that exists in the form of countless microorganisms that dwell within the soil. These tiny creatures, often too small to be seen with the naked eye, are the true treasure beneath our feet. To understand the value of this hidden treasure, allow me to introduce you to the main players in the soil's ecosystem: bacteria, fungi, and archaea. These microorganisms, each with their own unique roles and functions, are the unsung heroes in the nutrient recovery saga of our soils. They interact with plants, organic matter, and minerals, orchestrating a symphony of processes that enhance nutrient cycling and availability. Think of them as the alchemists of the soil. They take what seems like ordinary dirt and transform it into a nutrient-rich medium that sustains all plant life. They're the recyclers of the soil, breaking down complex organic compounds into simpler forms that serve as nutrient gold for plants. Imagine the soil as a treasure chest, filled to the brim with these microbial alchemists. They work tirelessly, day in and day out, to maintain the health and fertility of our soils. Their work goes largely unnoticed, but it's essential to the survival and prosperity of our planet. Just like gold refining, certain bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen into forms that plants can readily use, contributing to soil fertility. And let's not forget about the microbial miners that release acids and enzymes, unlocking phosphorus, transforming it into a valuable resource for plant growth. As we walk on the earth, we tread on a bustling city of microbes, the true alchemists of our soils. They may be hidden from our sight, but their impact is undeniable. So the next time you step outside, remember the hidden treasure beneath your feet. Imagine the soil as a huge recycling plant, with microbes as diligent workers, breaking down complex organic compounds into simpler forms. This is the crux of nutrient cycling, a process vital to life on Earth, and one that we owe largely to these microscopic marvels. In this grand cycle, microbes play a pivotal role, acting as the Earth's little alchemists. They take organic matter, think dead leaves, fallen branches, and even deceased organisms, and through a process of decomposition, they break these down into simpler forms. This process is like a magic trick, transforming the complex into the comprehensible, the indigestible into the digestible. These simpler forms are what we refer to as nutrients. Nutrients are the building blocks of life, the raw materials that plants use to grow and thrive. They include elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are essential for plant health and growth. And here's the kicker. Microbes don't just break down organic matter into these essential nutrients. They also convert them into forms that plants can readily absorb. This is the gold that the microbial alchemists produce, the treasure that lies hidden beneath our feet. But this isn't a one-way street. Plants also contribute to nutrient cycling. They take up these nutrients from the soil, use them to grow, and when they die, they return them to the soil, ready to be recycled again. This continuous exchange, this give and take between plants and microbes, is the beating heart of nutrient cycling. So, in essence, nutrient cycling is a complex dance, a ballet of life and death, growth and decay, performed by plants and microbes. It's a process that transforms waste into wealth, dead matter into life-giving nutrients. These microbial recyclers turn waste into nutrient gold, ensuring the continuous supply of essential elements for plant growth. They are the unsung heroes in the nutrient recovery saga of our soils, the true alchemists turning the soil beneath our feet into a treasure trove of life-giving nutrients. Just as gold needs refining to reveal its true value, nitrogen in the atmosphere needs to be converted into a form that plants can use. Now, let's talk about nitrogen fixers, the unsung heroes of soil fertility. Nitrogen is abundant in the atmosphere, accounting for roughly 78% of the air we breathe. But here's the catch. Most plants cannot use nitrogen in its atmospheric form. So, how do they get the nitrogen they need to grow? Enter nitrogen-fixing bacteria. These microbial marvels have a unique ability. They can take nitrogen from the air and convert it into ammonia, a form that plants can readily use. This process is known as nitrogen fixation. Imagine this. These bacteria are like skilled alchemists, taking an inert gas and transmuting it into a vital nutrient. Fascinating, isn't it? Now, where do we find these nitrogen-fixing bacteria? Well, they are often found in the root nodules of legumes like peas and beans, forming a symbiotic relationship with the plants. The bacteria get a home and food from the plant, and in return, the plant gets a steady supply of usable nitrogen, contributing to soil fertility. In the vast refinery of soil, these nitrogen-fixing bacteria are the true gold refiners, making the inert nitrogen accessible to plants. So next time you see a field of legumes, remember, beneath the surface, a microscopic alchemy is taking place. The soil beneath our feet is more than just dirt. It's a complex ecosystem where microbes play a pivotal role. These tiny organisms, too small to be seen by the naked eye, are the true alchemists of the soil. They work tirelessly, day and night, turning the soil into a treasure chest of nutrients. These microbial marvels are the unsung heroes of our soils. They orchestrate a symphony of processes that enhance nutrient cycling and availability. Think of them as the recyclers of the soil, breaking down complex organic compounds into simpler forms. This process, akin to turning lead into gold, serves as nutrient gold for plants, nourishing them and aiding in their growth. But that's not all. Certain bacteria have a special ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen into forms that plants can readily use. This process is crucial in maintaining soil fertility, making these microbes indispensable. Microbes also play a key role in phosphorus solubilization. They release acids and enzymes, unlocking phosphorus and transforming it into a valuable resource for plant growth. And let's not forget their symbiotic relationships with plants, expanding root systems and boosting nutrient uptake. So the next time you walk on the soil, remember the hidden gold beneath your feet, the microbial alchemists that keep our soils healthy and fertile. Their importance cannot be overstated. They are truly the hidden treasure beneath our feet, ensuring we have fertile soils for generations to come.